Welcome into Beginner Spinner. This is a 4-class series to help you learn how to do indoor cycling. This is the last class of a 4-class series, so there's no need to take the classes that came before, but if you would like to learn some of the more basics of indoor cycling, feel free to check out video 1 in this series, where I go over bike setup and really the basic parts of the bike and the basic pieces of an indoor cycling class. This is our 4th class. We're going to be moving all around the bike today. Let's go ahead and get started. Coming onto your spinning bike, I'm going to go ahead and start the music and we'll jump into today's 30-minute workout. If you're just joining, let me know in the chat how you're doing today. Feel free to say hello. And let's jump into this ride, coming into the saddle, sitting upright, and starting to churn those legs. On your flywheel, you want something light and easy, but you want to make sure that you can feel the road. Let's find that warm-up pace, light and breezy. Let's get that blood pumping as we start warming up in the saddle. Your hands are at position 1, nice and close on the bars. And those legs are taking full rotations. Pulling up at the top of that circle now. Just pulling up. Changing that as we just push down at the bottom of the rotation. And now combining those motions, pulling up, pushing down, and drawing your toes into a full circle shape. Let's press those heels down slightly here. Sitting up in the saddle, rolling those shoulders back and to the front. Perfect. Reach down, add a touch more resistance, just a little bit. For today's ride, we have some varied terrain, taking us all around the bike. Positions 1, 2, and 3. We've got some runs, some jumps, some climbs, some sprints, some intervals and hills. Starting out, we're going to stay in the saddle right here. Reach down and add on around a 6 on a scale of 1 to 10 of weight on the flywheel. That's a moderate piece of road. Go ahead and slide your hips back in the saddle. Finding a quick pace here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You're around a 90 to a 95. RPM. Make sure you're feeling the texture of that road. You can take your hands out a little wider to position 2. We're gonna hold this pace for the next 3 minutes or so, starting out strong. Choosing a pace between 90 and 100, your choice. Staying consistent, staying strong in that pace. You're determined to hold it. Lock it in. Relax your shoulders. Starting strong in this ride with a determined pace. You feel the tension of that flywheel, grinding the pavement. Keep those circles nice and full. Hold that pace, hold on to it. Not slowing and not picking up. Staying on that moderate piece of road. Perfect. Our hill begins to steepen here. Reaching down. Finding a 7. A moderate to heavy hill. Feel the change. We'll come up out of the saddle for some jumps. Those jumps are smooth. Standing up here, nice and proud in the chest. Centering the weight over the bike. And ease it back into the saddle here, nice and smooth. RPM is around 80 to 85. You really feel the texture of that terrain. Moderate to heavy. Letting that road unfold before you. Coming up, 4x4 jumps. Here we go. Lift for 4, 3, 2, and lower. Lift for 4, 3, and lower. Stay with this pace. 4, 3, 4, 3. You got it. Stay with it. Stay with the jumps. 4, 3. Stay with it. And lower. 4, 3. And rise. If you're losing control of your legs, That means you don't have enough weight on that wheel. 4, 3, and rise. Stay with these jumps at this pace. 4, 3, 4, 3. Stay strong. RPM is up around 80. Controlled in and out of the saddle. 4, 3, 4, 3. Keep it up here out of the saddle. At position 2. We are going to stay here for the next 3.5 minutes or so. That pace is a charging pace. We're quick in the legs. Zip up the core. Open the chest. RPM is around 65 to 70. We're right around a 7 on the resistance scale. Beautiful. Keep that run. It's a breezy run, and it feels so good. Keep it coming. Wonderful. You are a third of the way there. It's a lot to be up and out of the saddle like this. Breathe deeply. Stay quick and controlled in the legs. Think about pulling up on that circle, not just pushing down. That helps, right? Yeah. You are doing so well. Keep those enthusiastic rotations. Keep it coming. Beautiful. You're about halfway there. Halfway through these runs, you are light on your hands, right? Those shoulders are rolled back, right? Keep that pace. Keep it driving. Let's go. Those elbows are facing the back of your room. There's almost no weight on your arms, in your hands. All that weight is in your legs and thighs, your glutes, your core. Feel it. You're almost there. Almost at the end of this piece of road. You can feel it. 4, 3, ease it to the saddle. We are on a climb now, upward, for the next 6 minutes. As we move from level 7 to level 9. Slide your hips back in the saddle. Add on a turn. Feel it get heavy. Now heavy means you have got to grind that wheel. Your legs want to slow down, but you need to push and pull. We've got an interval coming up as we go from around a 7 to an 8 and back again. Dial on something heavy, solid heavy. Now give me one full twist. Let's go to third. Push those hips way back. Settle the open chest over those handlebars. Dig into this hill. It feels very heavy. Very heavy. Does your hill feel like that? If not, dial it in. Take that weight back to a 7 and ease it to the saddle. RPM is between a 60 to a 70, depending on how heavy that hill is. Keep a brisk pace. It should be hard to push and pull. That interval's coming up. Are you ready? Dial on an 8. Let's go. Climbing out to third. Pushing those hips way back. Thank you for your donation on YouTube. Appreciate it. Taking the weight out of your arms. Push the weight back to your glutes. Yeah. Scale that hill back to a 7. Find a seated position. We continue on this hill. And it is going to get steep. We're going all the way up to a 9. Dial on an 8. That is very heavy. Heavy to very heavy. We're gonna spend this out of the saddle. Dial in a 9. Climbing out to third. You have to work here. You have to work for it. Are you working? 1, 2, 1, 2. Stay strong. Stay with it. You can feel the whisper of the saddle right on the tip of your glutes. Take the weight out of your arms. Stay strong with this pace. 1, 2. 1, 2. You won't stop now. I know you won't. Stay strong. This is a very heavy hill. Try to keep your pace. We're staying strong. Dig into it. Come on. You can see the top of this hill. If you want a little more, dial it in. Right to the top. Come on. Push it. Push it. Take it back down to a 6 in the saddle. Wow. Shake it off. We are coming downhill. I can hardly catch my breath. What about you? Coming into first position. Make sure there's enough weight on your flywheel, friends. So the wheel is flying, not your body. Very quick pace here. We're looking for a minimum of 100 RPM. Dial it in. The glutes are stable. They are married to the seat. The legs are flying, but in control. The wheel, you feel it. And you grind with it. All right, let's pick up our pace a touch. 110 if you've got it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Downhill interval. Stay with it. Powerful legs. Come on. Keep that pace strong. Between 100 and 110. It's a sprint. Throw those legs back to between a 90 and a 100. It's brisk, but you can breathe. So breathe deeply. Filling the back lungs with breath. Relaxing those arms. No death grip here, right? We have another increase of our pace. Coming up, listen for it in the music. Let's go. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Come on. Let that pace shine. Maybe coming up to 120 RPM. Scale it all the way back, slowing your legs, grounding your legs. We have one piece of road left before our cool down. Dial in a 6 to a 7, a moderate hill. Slide your hips back. Take your hands out to position 2. We'll be in the saddle for the next 3.5 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Letting that heart rate start to come down. Nice and tall and proud in the saddle. Your pace is around 90 to 95. Nice, smooth, full circles. You begin to feel some ease return to the body. But those legs are strong. Giving the nervous system some space here to cool. After all that hard work we did, stay on that strong pace. We are entering now the fat burning zone for the heart rate. Hold it there. Hold strong. You're doing good work for your legs, for your heart, for your mind. Hold this strong, unrelenting pace. Feel the wheel. Feel that wheel. Hold this pace. Stay with it. Stay right here. You're almost there. Take that weight down to a 5. Slow your legs. You know that I want to be good for you. Let's cool down, shall we? You did it. Sometimes someone was bad, oh, can't you see? Slow those legs even more. Cutting the pace in half. Let's hold this ultra slow pace. On a light road, you can still feel the wheel. Take a big breath. And one more. Yeah. Let's sit it up in the saddle. Keep those legs rolling slowly. Let's inhale. And exhale nice and slow one more time. Sometimes we're just crying, but we'll keep on trying. Taking your left hand up and overhead for a tricep stretch. Gentle bend to the right, just a touch. And switch sides. No, I don't want to be mad on things you do, but sometimes I need what's coming back to the handlebars, slowing those legs even more. And begin to move the weight off the wheel. All the way off. Perfect. Come on up to standing. Sink the heel of your left leg down to the floor. And switch sides. And let's come off the bike here. Right heel to the top of the saddle. Forward fold. Roll it up. Turn those standing toes out for an inner thigh stretch. Rolling all the way up. Let's switch sides. Left heel to the saddle. Forward fold. Turning the toes of the supporting leg out, inner thigh stretch. Roll it up, take that heel off the floor. Take a quadricep stretch on the right. Zipping up through the middle. Taking that leg in front, cross it over, sitting back into the glutes. Rolling it up, quadricep stretch on the left. Knee is pointing right down. Moving into a figure 4 stretch for the glutes. And rolling all the way up. Let's take a low back stretch. As we exhale, flat back. Inhale, rounded back. Exhale, flat back. And roll it all the way up to standing. Well done. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for joining me for this Beginner Spinner series. It's a 4-class series, so if you missed any, feel free to go back. This series is great for beginners. This was our final class and our final ride. Next Friday, I'll see you for a new series called The Right Climb. It's an 8-week series with 8 different hill climb styles. I hope to see you then. Have a great day, everyone. Bye for now.